Hi,
Hey,
it's time to get disconnected.
Nailed it.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get disconnected. I'm one of your hosts, EvilSNAVE, alongside
Dayne182.
and this is a weekly podcast with new episodes every Monday and Thursday, where we talk about all things video games, movies, TV, and whatever else is happening in this crazy, mixed-up world. And today, Dane, is Australia Day.
Yay! Happy Australia Day! Yay!
Yes, today is the day where Captain Australia landed on the beaches and doth proclaimed that this day shall be celebrated by going to said beaches and getting shit-faced.
Yep.
And at arguably the hottest time of the year for us.
Yep.
So, all good things in the mix there. Booze, beach, and some
Barbecues.
barbecues.
The 3 Bs.
Yes. And silent S's.
Yes. And some Qs.
So yes, Australia Day, hot as fuck, celebrating the birth of our beautiful land. But we're here to talk about video games
Movies.
and all things in this crazy mix-up. I already went through the intro.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I
Good
did.
work.
Yeah, good on me. What do you think Captain Australia... Obviously, that's not who founded Australia. Go and do your history.
Yeah.
But what do you think a Captain Australia would look like?
Similar to Captain America, but with thongs. And not...
See, I picture him more of like a Casey Jones kind of ragtag mix of all things Australian.
Wouldn't Ned Kelly technically be Captain Australia then?
Well, I'd say I picture this Captain Australia would have... Obviously, he would have the cricket pads
Yes,
for protection as well as sort of looking badass.
I guess. Cricket pads don't really protect much, though.
No, but your shins are not going to be messed with.
That is true. Your shins will be protected.
That's about all of it. He would be wearing stubbies. Now, for those of you that are uninitiated in other lands, stubbies are really short football shorts.
Yeah.
People wear them that aren't even playing football,
Nope.
have never played football, and will never play football. But they are just everyday garb.
I've never worn them.
I've worn them while playing sports, but apart from that, it's too much leg.
I just Googled Captain Australia.
Yeah.
He's a actual superhero
Is he really?
in Australia, in Queensland.
Is he in any actual already established universe?
No, like, he's a real person.
Oh, that's much worse.
Like, that's him right there. He's wearing green
Green and gold.
green and gold. That's Australia's colours for some reason. And it's similar to Captain America's helmet mask.
Yeah.
And he's got
an at symbol on his chest. Now that's not. If I was to say that, I'd think it's just some idiot in green and gold promoting the internet.
Yeah, it's essentially a Captain America costume, really shoddily made. He's a real person. He got inspired by Kick-Ass, the movie Kick-Ass.
Yeah, and that dude was green and gold as well.
He was too. And he's like, being a hero isn't as glamorous as you think. There's no brooding on the edge of a skyscraper overlooking the city. His only defense
You're not
against
doing
crime.
it right. Have a bit of fun, mate.
Yeah, you've got to brood. His only defense is a utility belt holding a torch, mobile phone, and video camera. At least get some pepper spray or deodorant.
Now,
So
why would you need a video camera? Just double up with the cell phone.
Doing one patrol, I stopped 2 sexual predators from taking advantage of a very drunk woman at a taxi rank. Unfortunately, I was unsure of my ability to conduct a citizen's arrest, so he didn't even know how to do it. And so the 2 predators ran away before the police arrived, and I was able to prevent a near-certain sexual assault. So he hasn't even looked at the ways to do citizen's arrests, and he wants to be a superhero. At least beat them to the brink.
And let's say it's in
And then
Queensland.
Yeah,
Well, that makes sense. I would have put Queensland or South Australia.
He's vowed to clean the streets of Brisbane.
Oh, well, good on you, mate. Thank God the streets will be clean in Brisbane.
Like, I was hoping I'd find something from Marvel or DC or something,
Yeah,
but
like some sort of concept art.
Oh, shit, there's actually someone drew him.
Oh.
Alright, let's see. Here. Look. It looks
Geez,
ridiculous.
that's like a cool drawing of a shit person.
It really is. Like, he's overweight. He's an overweight middle-aged man by the looks
Australian
of it.
and Queensland.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, someone actually did a proper Captain America style one.
Oh, that
which
looks
actually
badass.
looks pretty cool. He's got a shield with the at symbol, and it goes all around to make Captain America.
Yeah, why the at symbol?
I don't know.
That makes no sense.
It doesn't say.
It makes a little bit of sense because at, Australia, but that's
It's not Australian, the
No.
at symbol. Did Australia create the at symbol?
yeah, fuck it.
Sure,
We're claiming
why not?
it.
We'll claim that one.
No, it was actually made in New Zealand, but we're claiming it.
Yeah, as we do with most good things. Like Sam Neill.
Yeah, and Russell Crowe.
But then we don't want him after he started throwing phones at
you
people
can have him back.
or whatever it was.
So many. We do it with everybody. We
do.
claim the Bee Gees, and they just went to school here. Fuck it, they're Australian.
Yep. I can't believe we just. Alright, that's Captain Australia, everybody.
Yeah, go do a quick Google search.
Or don't.
Yeah,
Don't.
save your eyeballs.
Yeah,
Take our word for it.
yeah, it's not very good.
Oh, yeah. That dude needs another hobby. Alrighty, so it's been a kind of a big week in entertainment technology news.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we start off with Microsoft?
Might as well.
Yeah, Microsoft 10 event.
Yeah.
Now, I haven't actually looked at any articles or anything about this, but I've just, picked up from what I've heard on the grapevine. But apparently it was pretty good. Sounds like there's a lot of potential coming to both PCs and Xbox.
Yeah, I'm not too sure exactly what. The only big thing I know about is the virtual reality headset type of thing.
Yes, that was
That's the
actually
biggest thing.
kind of we all know that they're working on something like that, but it was a kind of surprise that they've actually got something that they're willing to put out there.
Yeah, they're actually showing it. People
Yeah.
have used it. And it's not a video game related thing.
No, it's kind of more like a Google Glass
Yeah.
kind of thing.
It's not actually, because it's called HoloCast or something like
Yeah.
that. It's not actually holograms, it's augment reality.
Oh.
Like your 3DS or something like that, when you've got the cards and stuff will come out of the little cards on the ground.
Hang on to 3DS for a second. Is there any games that do that yet?
Bravely Default did.
With the cards?
It had a card with it, but in the game you put the card down and the character will pop out and talk to you as a cutscene type of thing.
They need
kinda
to do
cool.
more of that.
I
Because
know.
that was they used that as the tech demo from when the 3DS was first coming out, and now we haven't seen it. All right, back on to Microsoft. It's my little rant for it. So yeah, that it kind of looks cool too. It's not super bulky.
No.
It's like a whitey kind of really pale blue kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Kind of looks like Cyclops visor
Yeah.
a little bit, or the dude from Star Trek.
Now, do you think that's going to be like what? Do you think they'll try and pass it off as like the new Kinect? Like that'll be the
God.
thing, like the Xbox, whatever comes after the Xbox One. That'll be like the new thing that comes with it.
Maybe. It'd be cool if they did implement it with games and then have the Kinect with it so you can walk around virtual reality in games
so
or something.
instead of replacing the Kinect, it just works with
With
the
it,
Kinect.
yeah.
Yeah, that could.
I would enjoy that.
Yeah, that'd
be cool.
It'd probably be easier for them because it's got a receiver on the Xbox
Yeah.
side, so they can
So, but I don't know if they're planning on doing that. I don't know if they've mentioned it. But
Sure, it's probably been an idea that's been thrown around, whether it can actually be done or not.
I mean, if we can think of something like that, it's like on the top of our head, I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
Microsoft have already thought about it.
You'd hope so.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we need to be hired.
Yes, we do. Hire us, Microsoft.
You should just hire us anyway.
We'll diss PlayStation. PlayStation sucks.
Yeah, boo.
Yeah, boo, boo,
Boo that.
burns.
Great selling console. But yeah, so that's very surprising that they've actually come out and announced their, I don't know, for lack of a better term, VR headset.
Yeah. They showed, there's 4 things that were shown with it. There was a Minecraft game.
Yeah, I heard about it, where a guy was like looking at his
The world that
coffee
he's
table.
created, yeah.
Yeah, and you can get like right down at like ground level by
Yeah.
actually lowering yourself.
Yeah, people have actually tried it and it works. It's
Awesome.
good. There's also one where you go on Mars
Ooh.
It's not as good as what the video shows of it, because
Yep.
it's just the rover, the Mars rover's whatever photos it's taken.
Oh, okay.
That's what it just comes up in
so
the world.
that'll get better as, I guess, our camera technology and stuff like that gets better and more exploration.
But apparently it's quite good. It's not as immersive as like the Oculus or something like that, where you actually think you're there. But it kind of does fuck around with your senses a bit, and you're like, oh, this is a bit weird.
Yeah, it would trip you out.
And then there was the one where you Skype call like a mechanic. Say if you've got a light that needs fixing, like you need to fix the light switch.
Yep.
You Skype call someone, and you can actually pin the call, so when you move your head, the call actually stays wherever it's pinned.
Ooh.
So you can move around, and the call will just stay where it is. I'm moving my head around like a moron. No one can see me.
I can see you.
Or you can have it unpinned and it follows where your eyes are, type of thing. And he'll run you through it, and he can control where little prompts will come up on your screen, like pointing at arrows where you need to touch or cut wires or something like that.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and it works really well. And then there was another one which is like it's kind of like a creator tool where I don't know if I think it might have something to do with 3D printing, I think I read somewhere, where you just look into a menu, you pick a bunch of items, and you can join them together to create like art or something. I don't know. I didn't really look into it that much. Because apparently that was
fucking cool, though.
Yeah, so that's the HoloCast or whatever it's called.
HoloLens.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be like really cool. The picture I'm looking at here, it's black.
Ooh.
Not blue at all.
Oh,
all
yeah.
light blue. It actually looks like it kind of looks like a massive pair of like ski goggles or something.
Yeah.
I like the look of it.
Did they ever mention a price?
I don't even know when they're even thinking of selling it.
Who knows?
But yeah, apparently it's not their answer to the Oculus.
Yeah.
Oculus.
That means they're probably, the way they said that, it could mean they're actually working on...
Yeah, which means they actually, might be actually working on an answer to the Oculus. 2 headsets from Microsoft. That's a bold move, Todd. Let's see if it pays off.
So one will be general consumer and one will be gamer related.
Yeah.
Huh.
Interesting.
Yeah, that was probably the biggest news to come out of it. That's what everyone is talking the most about. Well, there's Windows 10 or whatever it is.
Yeah, which will be a free upgrade for anyone that's on 7 or 8 for like the first month or so. I know it's a pretty short time span.
Yeah.
But yeah, I am on 7 on a touch-enabled device, so I'll be hitting that upgrade up.
I have no idea what I'm on.
I'm pretty sure you're on 7. It's not 8. You'd have all those weird tiles everywhere.
I do have the weird tiles.
Oh, you do? No, you're on 8.
I can go between weird tiles and normal desktop.
Oh, okay, yeah, you've got 8.
Cool.
Yeah, nice. So you can upgrade if you so wish.
Sure, why not?
I don't think I'll do it as soon as it goes live. I'll wait to see what the reviews and stuff are first. But yeah, I'm looking to upgrade my OS. Another thing, because you'll be able to... Was it cross-play between Xbox and PC?
For one game or something like that, there was.
But if they're doing it for one game, hopefully devs will pick that up and... Well, I don't even think it's something on the dev side. I think it's purely just on Microsoft.
It is. It's Microsoft and all that work it out. Like, I don't know. That'd be cool, because we were talking about that before, I'm pretty sure. We've talked about this before. Yeah, I don't know if we talked about it on the podcast or not.
Yeah, I lose track of what we say while the mics are running and what we don't say.
But yeah, that's cool. There's a lot of like articles on IGN saying more cross-platform stuff needs to happen.
It definitely needs to happen.
Yeah.
If the play, you reckon ever you'd get PlayStation and PC playing together?
PlayStation and PC do play together.
Well, I'll just shut my mouth then.
Yeah, we have talked about this. Like when I talked about Portal, how you could get Portal.
Yeah.
What the hell is this? Shut up, IGN. There we go. Muted him. You jerk.
Get muted.
Yeah. Shit, lost my train of thought. Fuck you, IGN.
Portal, crossplay.
Oh yeah, crossplay, yeah. You bought Portal on PlayStation, you got it on Steam for free, or vice versa.
Yeah, that's cross-buy.
And there has been crossplay with DC Universe, I'm pretty sure was cross-platform, like, because it's all on the same servers.
Oh, right, yeah, that makes sense.
I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure maybe Final Fantasy the online one there was cross-platform. I could look it up, but I can't be fucked.
Yeah, I could do that too, but I also cannot be effed. Yeah, so it's going to be interesting. I definitely don't want to play against anybody on PC in like a first-person shooter.
I could kick their asses with their mooses and their cupboards.
Yeah,
Nah, I'd suck.
It'd be interesting to see the best PC first-person shooter player versus the best console player to see how they actually step up.
That'd be cool.
But to do that, they both would have to play console.
Yeah.
Both have to play PC and then let them do their own thing.
But I suck at using a mouse.
In the interest of science.
Like, I've tried to play Team Fortress and stuff with a mouse. I can't. I suck at using it. I'm better with a controller.
Yeah.
A lot more accurate, a lot more faster.
I think that's what that's because we grew up on consoles more than PCs.
Yeah.
The type of games that we play on PC aren't first-person shooters.
Nah,
It's too... I don't trust the frame rate on my computer to be able to compete competently.
I can now with mine.
You can, definitely.
But I still can't. I played Left 4 Dead, that's about it. And a bit of Team Fortress, but that was so... the ping's terrible. And I've got good internet at my house, and the servers are just shit, so whatever. And DayZ and all that, I guess you can class them as first-person shooters or whatever.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah. Well,
I usually only play in first-person with those.
Yeah, no, I like third-person better. I'm one of those guys.
Yeah, one of those losers.
Yeah.
Losers who like third-person.
I like to see everything.
I like it being more realistic.
What else?
What else did Microsoft announce? I don't know.
We could look this up too.
I was looking it up before, but those were the only two things that really came out, like the Windows 10 and the virtual reality headset thing.
Yeah, and I think there was something to do with what's her face, Cortana.
I did see that. Cortana is going to be in the new operating system, I think. Apparently she's in my phone, in a Windows phones already.
Really?
I read a quick little byline saying that she's already in Windows phones, so she might be in here somewhere. Anyway, I'm going to talk to my phone for a second. Oh, hold on. No, not back. Wait, which one do I press? Hold down the middle button? Nope. I'm trying to get up, the Siri thing. Hold down the search button. Let's see. Okay, listening. Hello?
Sorry, I don't recognize that.
You're not Cortana.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like Cortana.
Okay, hold on. Oh, no. See, I don't understand this. Windows. Hello, Cortana, are you there?
Sorry, I don't recognize that.
You're not Cortana. I don't like you.
Where is Master Chief?
So, I don't know. Tell me if Cortana's in my phone, people.
Yeah,
let me know.
Where is she?
Where are you, Cortana?
You just smash your phone.
Yeah, I'm going to try and get Cortana out.
Be free! Oh, God. So, yeah, Microsoft unveiling all sorts of stuff. You can look that up.
Couldn't be fucked.
Yeah.
Nothing really interested us enough to look at it besides the stuff we talked about.
Yeah, well, I'm going to have a look at that Minecraft headset thing a bit later. But, yeah, nothing else. Nothing really has made me run to the internet and find out more.
Yeah.
I'll just keep hearing from other people.
Yeah, hear stuff, and then not get the full story and report on it like we know.
Yeah.
Yes, because we're
coming here for facts. Oh, are you in the wrong place?
Yeah, you fucked up.
You just wandered down the wrong podcast alley.
Yep. Turn back. But before you do that, leave a little,
Yeah, if you're listening to us on YouTube, thumb up that shit. If you're listening to us on iTunes, write a review, rate us 5 stars. It all is...
Is it 5 stars?
Yeah, you can actually rate
I always get confused if it's, because there's... On Facebook, it's a like. On YouTube, it's a thumbs up. On iTunes, it's 5 stars. I thought it was just a
on Twitter,
bar.
it's a retweet.
Oh, fucking hell. I hate all this stuff. Social networking confuses me.
Yeah, I don't like the social part.
Yeah.
The media, I have no problem. Talking to people. I don't know about it. I think it's going to go the way of the dodo, to be honest.
Yeah, people, they're not meant for this world.
Alright, question, Dane.
Yes.
I've heard that you are all about the bass. All about the bass.
No treble.
Follow-up question, your thoughts on treble.
I hate it.
Alrighty.
Treble. Treble is shit.
I thought as much. Put him down for no treble.
No treble! That's a horrible song.
It is a horrible song.
But it's catchy as fuck.
Yeah, but she goes like that's all about fat pride and all that kind of thing, and then she like loses a bunch of weight and does like a kind of reverse song.
That was like that remember Ricky Lee? She's an Australian singer. She was on, I think she was on Idol or something.
Yeah.
She was chubby before, and she's like, "Oh, I'm never going to lose."
Still attractive.
Yeah, she was like, "I'm never going to lose weight. I'm proud of my body and everything like that."
And then she got married, and then got divorced, and then went on like a midlife crisis at the age of 30 or something.
She lost a shit ton of weight, and now she's all like, "I'm so happy with my body," and shit like that. So she just keeps going back. She was happy to be fat because she couldn't lose the weight. Yeah. And so and
then got a little bit famous, could afford trainers or whatever, or probably just got like super pressured by like PR company.
Could have been stress as well.
Nah, no one has stress these days.
Nah, stress is for losers.
Loser.
So yeah, that's our little rant on celebrities being fat, I guess. Elder Scrolls Online.
Yes. Good news, finally.
Yep. I think we talked about this, actually.
Yeah.
On the podcast, maybe. I don't know. Have a look at all of them.
Chances are.
Tell us if we were right.
Yeah. Let us know what episode and the timestamp.
Yeah. Because we can't be fucked looking back on our podcast.
Yes, news about Elder Scrolls Online.
Free to play.
Yes.
And also release date for PlayStation 4.
No Xbox?
And Xbox One.
Oh, sweet.
June 9th.
Ooh.
With several updates.
Damn well better. That game's been out for ages.
Yep.
I played the beta on computer and PC. I've got to stop being an oldie and saying on the computer.
On the computers.
Get off my lawn. And I played the beta and I actually really liked it, but I was no way going to. And I didn't want to play it on my PC because it's not. My PC's not a trusted PC. At the moment. It's a little bit old. I need to upgrade. So yeah, and with the next gen consoles, there's no better time to have it.
Yeah.
But there was no way I was going to pay double subscription.
Yes, this double subscription was where it was going to get a lot of people. Like, you have to pay for PlayStation Plus or Xbox Live, then you would have to pay the subscription for the actual game. Yeah,
which just seemed like another cash grab to me. Yeah. It didn't really seem like it was justified. Like with your WoWs and stuff, like they're constantly giving you content.
Yeah.
With this, it didn't seem like it was going to be updated frequently enough to warrant a subscription.
Yeah, especially since they went dark for so long on not talking about the game.
Everyone, even including myself, thought that game was just going to get scrapped for consoles.
Yeah, everyone did.
But yeah, that's awesome news. Now the problem is, what console do I get it on? You'll probably get it on PlayStation?
I'll probably get it on PlayStation. Might as well.
Yeah. And that's where I'm mostly thinking of getting my games now.
Well, last gen it was Xbox for you, wasn't it? Actually, I got a lot of mine on Xbox, mostly because like you had it on Xbox and I was getting all the extra stuff so I could play with you.
Well, yeah, because when I made the leap into the 360 PlayStation 3 era, I actually got the PlayStation 3 first with the GTA 4 bundle.
Yeah.
That was awesome, and I did not treat that console well at all. I had it running like all night because I used to charge my phone from it. I'd also watch movies on it as well. It was constantly on.
It crashed it.
Yeah, I burned it out, and it was sometimes playable. And I managed to go to the pawn shop and get like. I think it might have been like $250 for that and a couple of games. And like when we were in there, because they turned them on to test the consoles to see if it worked. It was in one of those moments where it just went well, and I was like, "Fuck yes!"
Nice.
So yeah, they took it, and then I eventually got a 360.
Yeah.
And that's what I made my home on, basically for that generation. And then I got the Wii U day one, I got the Xbox One day one, and the PlayStation 4 in September for the Destiny beta.
Yes.
And yeah, I'm definitely glad I've got all three, and I've been playing a lot more of the PlayStation recently.
Yeah.
And probably will expand that a bit more as well.
Well, yeah, we'll get, because I've wanted to play the Elder Scrolls Online. Wanted to have a go of it. I'll get it on PlayStation.
Yeah, sweet.
Maybe you can play it. We can do some raids or whatever else you're doing them.
That'd be cool.
Like, yeah.
Wander
Hopefully the
around and
servers
slay
are good
stuff.
though.
Yeah.
Because in DC Universe we played a bit of that together, but it was starting to lag too much with the servers. You have to be on
There's
it.
a lot of going on in that game, and I don't think it's. I don't know if it's not optimized quite right, like server-wise, but
it was fun though.
Yeah,
we had a lot of fun with it. But it just was constantly lagging on us because of our shitty internet, and I've got really good internet, and it still lagged on it. Horrible. But yeah, so that's Elder Scrolls coming out, and it's going to be free to play. Do you reckon free to play is a good thing or a bad thing?
Oh, well, it depends on the type of game. For those kind of games, yeah, I like it. Warframe just as I don't know, because that's cool if it's free. You can just if you feel like just having a couple of games to fill in time, whatever, you can jump in. You haven't paid for the game, so you're not invested in a way that if you fuck up or it's not working, that you get pissed off.
Yep.
Because you're not owed anything. So yeah, I don't know. I really don't have a problem with it, to be honest.
No, most people don't like it. It depends on how it's implemented, I guess.
I guess if it's free to play, but then with microtransactions, it kind of defeats the purpose.
Microtransactions are good if it's just like little things here and there which don't affect.
It's like skins.
Yeah, like it's
camos.
Not pay to win.
Yeah. Like a H1Z1.
Yeah.
That's still getting shit flung at it, isn't it?
Yeah. I haven't played it in a bit, and I stopped doing the videos because the files are too big and it takes forever to upload with our internet, so I was like, oh, fuck it, whatever. But yeah, I don't know, H1Z1's still going. It's going alright now, because it's still not 100% pay to win, because you can lose all the guns that you get. True. Like, it's not guaranteed you're going to pick up the drops, so it's not too bad, but you're going to be wasting a shit ton of money.
Yeah.
I don't know. Pay to win's good. I play Star Wars Online. That's free to play.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I have no problem with free to play.
Some people hate it. Some people like it. I enjoy it.
I mean, yeah.
It makes me not feel pressured to play the game as well. Like, if I'm paying a subscription and I don't play for a day, I feel like I'm wasting money.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. So yeah, the H1Z1 will be definitely another game that I'll wait for the console to get.
Yeah.
Simon Pegg.
Star Trek, isn't it?
Yeah, he's going to be co-writing, I think.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
This dude, he had his own show, which was really funny and like just a cult hit.
Yep.
If you're a fan of that show, you're a diehard fan of that show.
Spaced is so good.
And then, Spaced.
It's so good.
And then just got launched into superstardom with Shaun of the Dead. Like, out of nowhere. That is such a fucking good movie. It just completely different to other zombie movies.
Yep.
Just takes it in a completely different spin.
Yeah, it launched him and Edgar Wright.
Yeah. And, so he's been set to co-write Star Trek 3.
He's in the new Star Trek movies as Scotty.
Yep.
And he's going to be writing it now, co-write it.
And it's so fucking cool.
Yeah.
You kind of, because I used to watch Space, and you kind of feel like you know them without knowing them.
Like you've been along the journey with them.
Yeah. And you're like, yeah, good idea. Because he seems like a really cool guy.
He does.
And
he's a
very much
nerd.
A nerd guy.
Yeah. He's a big nerd. Except he loves Star Wars more than Star Trek, which is great.
Oh,
he's a massive Star Wars fan. So it's great that he's in Star Trek.
Well, I was going to say, I don't think there's very many things that you're clearly one or the other on. Like with Star Trek versus Star Wars. I
guess you could say console fanboys are like that as well. Like you're either such and such and such and such. Star Trek, Star Wars.
I'm not really into either of them, but I'm more into Star Wars than Star Trek.
Yeah, same. I'm a hardcore Star Wars fan. I'm not a big Star Trek fan. I enjoy the new movies, the Abrams movies, and they trick me into going, maybe I will watch the old Star Trek shows.
Got the claws into you.
I was like, this is too shit. I can't do it. I've seen them before, and I couldn't get into them.
Yeah, I think they're probably really good for the time. But
yeah.
Little camp.
I don't enjoy Star Trek that much. The new movies are alright. Star Wars all the way.
Yeah. Get that
pardon
force,
me.
bruh.
Yeah. Oh, you know how we were talking about last podcast about PlayStation possibly bringing out consoles for Uncharted and crap like that?
Yes,
and
I made the prediction that there's going to be a themed console for Uncharted, Halo 5, and Zelda.
Yeah, and you said there might be 2 consoles for PlayStation. You said they could possibly bring out 2 consoles, and I was like, nah, they're not going to do that. It's a waste of money.
Yep.
Well, PlayStation are bringing out 2 consoles.
Fuck yes!
For Bloodborne.
Oh, damn it! I didn't get the game right, but I got half a prediction right.
So it means that they're willing to do 2 consoles at once, so you could be right.
I'm a fucking genius, Sony. You need to get me before Microsoft does.
One of them's a black console, like normal black console. The top part of it says Bloodborne, and it's got the picture on it.
Yep.
The bottom one, or the other one, is a white console with the same writing and same picture, but it's white. I'm pretty sure they're both the same gigs, though, 500 gigs.
Yeah, just different style.
Yeah, so you can, if you choose a white one or a black one, whatever, and you get an art book with it, I think, in the game.
Ooh, they're really pushing the Bloodborns.
I'm not interested in it.
Now, that's not the one by Dark Souls, is
It's not the one by Dark Souls, but it is a Dark Souls style game.
Oh, right. Okay, so that's that one.
Yeah.
It's like there's so many Bloods floating around. There's Bloodborns. Oh, no, and Borns.
We actually talked about that in the...
Battleborns.
Yeah. I think we said that exact same thing in our first podcast.
It's just too much. Get more original with the names. But yeah,
that's cool that they're bringing out 2 consoles. You were right. You're probably going to be right with the Uncharted. 2 consoles.
That's because I get all the hot tips from
your brain. What?
Yo.
Oh, Shuhita.
Yeah. That's my main man.
I thought you were talking about like a shoe.
No.
Sure, okay, Jay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm like the dude that created the Mormon religion.
Yeah.
Like I took a shoe and went into the forest, and it told me all these tips about PlayStation.
Oh, fucking hell.
So yeah, Battleborn, Bloodborne, themed PlayStations.
Yeah.
There's definitely going to be Uncharted ones.
Yeah, there will be.
I don't know if there'll be 2, but there'll be a definite Uncharted one.
Looking more like it.
Yeah, so I'll just rack one up for me.
Yeah, we'll take that as a half win.
Yeah, I'm going to ride it out for the rest. You'll hear about this for every podcast on out.
Yep, I was right about 2 consoles.
It's like, I think this, and remember, I was right about the PlayStation.
So I'm right about this.
Yeah. If so, back so.
Yep. Supergirl being cast.
I heard about that.
In the TV show that they're making, which may or may not be part of the Arrow Flash universe.
Yeah, and everyone's like, oh, put Superman in it. There's even, I think, just fan rumors, which are based on nothing, that they might even kill Superman in this to
have
establish
her
a
own
separation between,
So it could be like a doomsday thing coming in, and then that'd be cool actually.
Yeah.
Enjoy that.
The good thing is there's so many different with superhero stuff. There's so many different settings that they can put it in.
Well, the person cast is Melissa Benoist.
And what do we know her from?
She was in Glee. She was making her second Glee cast member of Grant Gustin. The Flash. Grant Gustin was in Glee apparently.
So who is she in Glee?
I have no idea. I don't even.
Is there a picture over there?
Yeah, that's her face there. She's pretty. She's a brunette, so obviously she'll have blonde wig or.
Yeah, no, I have no idea who she is.
Don't know. I've seen a couple of episodes of Glee and that kind of stuff. I don't know who she is, but she was also in the critically acclaimed Whiplash, which was a movie, I guess. Miles Teller's in it. The guy who's playing Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, okay.
Fantastic. He's in it. So yeah, apparently she was a love interest in that.
Oh.
Well, no longer with the series. Oh, it must be a series. Okay.
Oh, it must be a TV show then.
Well, in Glee she had a role in Glee for 2 seasons. The official description of Supergirl reads, born on planet Krypton, Kara Zor-El escaped amid the destruction years ago. Since arriving on Earth, she's been hiding her powers she shares with her famous cousin. So they actually make reference to Superman in the description.
Nice.
But now at the age of 24, she decides to embrace her superhuman abilities and be the hero she was always meant to be.
And she's not really super concerned about hiding her identity, is she?
Not initially when she was first introduced.
Yeah, and then I guess she learns the pressure of always being known, and then
because she's 16 in the comic continuity. She's roughly about 16 when she lands.
Yeah, she's considerably younger than
even though she's technically older, because Clark was a young kid when Clark was like a baby when he got sent, and Kara's 16 years older than Clark. Biologically, she's however old
I don't know what
she's
the
about
scale.
she's about 16 years older than what Clark is.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Interesting.
But because she got frozen and she arrived later or whatever they do
and
with
she's
this
not as strong as Superman?
Sometimes she is stronger, but she hasn't absorbed enough solar radiation to get her full powers. Like, that's why Superman's so strong, because he's been on Earth for 34 years or however old he usually is.
That's true.
But yeah, in some incantations, like, she is stronger. Like, she learned to adapt to her powers a lot faster and crap like that. But yeah, I don't know, it'd be cool if they did it into the Batman Superman movie universe, because she's already referenced in the movie, kind of, because when Superman Superman Returns, not Superman fucking Returns, Superman,
the newest Superman,
yeah, Man of Steel,
yeah,
when he finds that Kryptonian ship, it's actually her ship, Kara Zor-El's. But she wasn't his cousin. She's like an ancestor for a couple of 100 years ago. Because it's done in the pre-comic. There's a comic set before it.
See.
And she got sent down to Earth as, you know, how they got to terraform planets and shit like that. And she crashed. And that's why the suit has the S symbol. That's how he gets the S symbol suit in the movie. It's not because it's Kara Zor-El's ship. It's part of the Zor-El family, so it does have the family crest on it.
Yeah, but how does he get the suit? What, is there just like an extra one in the...
Haven't you seen the movie?
I've seen Man of Steel, but like once.
Remember Zor-El...
Jor-El... You
Jor-El...
know what state I watch movies in.
Yeah, that's true. Jor-El comes in and he's like, here's a suit or whatever it is. So he says, it doesn't actually say that, but he comes out and then the suit comes in.
I remember.
In the ship, and he wears it.
Yeah,
and there's actually a pod which is open.
Yeah.
And that's presumed her. So she's out in the wilderness.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I don't know. I explained that very shittily. But hopefully she is going to be part of that universe.
Yeah.
Or hopefully they make it part of the...
They need to bridge the gap between TV and movies.
They had a perfect opportunity too.
Yeah.
They had a perfect opportunity, but no, they've done fucked it.
You've done fucked it.
But I love Arrow and the Flash TV show, and I'll do a little review of those later on in the podcast.
How many seasons of Arrow is there now?
Three.
So there's enough there that I could just binge watch.
Oh yeah.
Okay, sweet.
It's good.
And it's definitely worth it?
Oh yeah. The first season's a bit slowish, but it gets quite good, and then the second season's amazing, and then you've got to start watching The Flash as well. That's halfway through the first season.
Yeah, well, I guess if I get hooked onto Arrow, I'm more than likely going to...
Yeah, they're different shows. I'll do a review of those later in the show, because I've watched it, because they're back, so I'll do a review later on, so I'll tell you more about it after that.
Nice. I'm still not going to touch that bastard stepchild Gotham.
Yeah. Well, that's Supergirl. She's been cast. That's cool.
So keep your peepers peeled for that.
Yes.
Peeper peeler.
Peeper peeler. I apologise.
Yeah, put that out first.
DayZ sold 3 million copies on PC.
Well, that's good for them, but didn't they sell like 1 million in like the first month or whatever, and then they've really declined over that next 2-year period. Yeah, but good on them. It's good that that they're still selling games and people are still interested in it. Hopefully that keeps like the payroll going, so they can bring over the console version and get the bugs out of the PC version. Obviously,
the team has expanded to over 80 people, so they've got 80 people working on the game.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And Rocket bailed.
Yeah, he's gone. He took the money.
He bailed a while ago, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think he even. I'm not sure if he was joking or not, but he went on like a Twitter rant as well, like really saying, "Fuck it, I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm done."
He took the money and ran, essentially. He got his payday, he got his recognition, and he's like, fuck it, I don't...
Well, they didn't really show that much commitment when, you know, your game just going live or whatever.
It's not even fully released.
And then
like,
he, like, bails to Everest.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. He bailed to Everest for a month, and then they halted the game's work on it for a month because he had to go climb a fucking mountain.
Yep.
So the New Zealand can keep him. We're not going to take him.
We're not claiming him either.
So yeah, that's pretty cool.
You know you're bad if Australia doesn't want to claim you.
Yeah. He's an alright guy, I guess. I know.
Yeah,
but
it's talking shit.
It's annoying that he left when the game's still in early access. Like, at least see the game through to the end and then leave. Like what Notch did.
Yeah, make sure you sent it on a good trajectory.
Yeah. So that's cool. Also, Julia Roberts is to star in and produce the Bat Kid movie.
Bat Kid movie?
Bat Kid...
She's producing it?
Yeah, you know... Okay, tell me what you think Bat Kid is.
Not something to do with Batman?
Not really.
Oh, well, I don't give a shit then.
You know that little kid who had...
care for Julia Roberts.
Yeah, man, she's alright, I guess.
Is it that... Oh, yeah, sorry. Oh, the dude when they shut down, like, all of San Diego or San Francisco. Or something like that. And, yeah, that's cool.
The little kid who was his Make-A-Wish.
Okay, now you got me back in now.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm interested.
Yeah, so they're actually making a movie. Did the kid die? Of course, Bat Kid is Miles Scott, the young boy with leukemia, survivor who became a super. So I think he's
nice.
alive.
Good little dude.
Yeah, that's awesome. There's a little picture of him in his Batman costume.
Yeah, that's like one of the shining moments of the internet, like just being completely awesome.
And then did you hear people were complaining though? They're like, "Oh, spend all this money on one kid when so many people are starving in Africa." Like, fuck off, dude. Let this kid have his
stop
moment.
paying for your internet bill and send that money to Africa, because we don't want to fucking hear your opinion.
It's fucking ridiculous. But so...
And no offense to people in Africa, obviously.
Yeah. Go get...
Because I know that's where we're number one in Africa.
That's our number one demographic?
Yeah.
Alright.
Starts doing the podcast and clicks and whistles.
Oh, God.
Too far?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so she's producing it and going to star in it.
Of course she is. She has to get a fucking big mug in that one.
It's based... Apparently it was a documentary. Bat Kid Begins, the wish heard around the world. It's a crowd-funded doc and making its debut at the Slam Dance Festival in Park City, Utah.
That's pretty cool.
So this is she's making a feature film based on the documentary from the kid.
It's very meta.
Yeah. That's cool.
That is cool. I'll definitely see that when that comes out.
Yeah.
Like I said, that was just...
There was something to brighten the day of people. Like, people saw that and they're like, yeah.
Yeah, it would restore the faith in humanity a little bit.
Oh, there was a Lamborghini with Batman and stuff. Like, yeah.
And they really went all out for it.
Yeah. Like a Lamborghini with the Batman symbol on it. They shut down the whole city for him. And
like people bitching, like he could have if they just half-assed that, just sent some, fucking dude in there with a Batman suit at his like hospital bed, he probably wouldn't be alive right now.
Nah, this gave him...
Like there's a lot that actually happiness can do for the health.
Yeah.
Like, it's a good peace of mind is so fucking useful.
Mm-hmm.
In every aspect.
It's really cool. I love it. That's amazing. I wish I could have been a Bat Kid when I was younger.
Yeah, that would have been cool. Yeah, so any sort of time when that'll be out?
Nah, nothing. It doesn't really say.
It was a documentary, so hopefully it won't take too long to put together.
Well, no, this isn't the documentary.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah.
She's making a film based on the documentary. Yeah. Whatever. Cool. So it's cool. Bat Kid.
Speaking of movies, there's a Wayne's World themed bar in Sydney.
In Sydney?
In Sydney.
Ooh.
I'll read the article. This is in goodfood.com.au.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine being magically whisked away to Delaware. No? Then how about a bar in Sydney themed around early 90s cult flick Wayne's World? Excuse me? Yeah, that's right. Bartenders Lee Potter Kavanagh and Glenn Blair and Reese Griffith, that's not important. taking over both floors of Oxford Circus, which was once the Ruby Rabbit, which again means nothing. It's only going to be for 5 weeks from February 18. A Wayne's World inspired pop-up bar. I like these pop-up stores. You hire a space and you do your wares in there for a little bit and then you just bail again.
Every pop-up store I've seen is just old lady selling jams. I'm not even joking.
The markets.
No, in Lambton near my house, there's the pop-up store, and it's just every weekend it's just a bunch of old people selling jams and like little knitted shirts. It's weird. I don't like it.
Fair enough. Well, at least all your jam woes are...
I guess, but I don't really have jam that much. Not enough to warrant going into a pop-up store for it.
So yeah, that's weird. I don't know why.
I kind of want to go, though.
The drink list, yeah, I want to go too. I don't know how you'd really... what are they going to have as terms of, interior
The phone
design?
booth, I guess?
Phone booth?
Wait. Oh, no, I'm thinking fucking Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
You're way off.
I was.
Completely different.
They'll just have guitars on there. It'd be like a...
I wonder if they make the... if they make it look like the set of Wayne's World.
Probably.
Like their...
The basement.
Their public access show.
Yeah. They'd just be like guitars. It'd probably be like a Hard Rock Cafe style type of thing.
Yeah. It says the 2-level bar will be a bit fancier and quieter with actual glassware. Wayne's basement on level 1 will have red plastic cups and a house band rocking every night until 3 a.m. with fast, loud, good tunes. And the drink list will be comprised of 5 whiskies, spirits, beers, wines, and non-alcoholic beverages.
Cool.
The guys will also be making their own sodas.
Their own what?
Soda.
Ah. Cool.
And then the writer of the article goes, no word on how many gun racks and Korea posters will decorate the joint. He doesn't even own a gun, let alone many guns that would necessitate an entire rack. What is he going to do with a gun rack?
Put pool cues on them.
Yes. So yes, if you're in Sydney from the 18th of February onwards, go and check out the Wayne's World bar.
Yeah, I assume it's on Oxford Street.
Yes, it actually is. It's 231 Oxford Street, Darlinghurst.
Cool.
Go check it out. Or you can go to Whiskey Jerks, that's WHISKYJERX.com.
Ooh, X, that's hardcore.
Yeah, they're from the early 2000s.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, it's so different.
I might go down and check it out.
Yeah, I reckon we should.
Yeah.
Go down.
It's only, an hour and a half, 2 hours away from us.
Yeah. Fuck it, we can just find like a cheap hotel and just stay there. Fucking driving back that same night.
Yeah. If we're drinking at a bar.
Yeah, that's going to kind of make it non-existent.
Alright, that's cool.
Yeah. Something different and random.
Yeah.
And Australian, to carry on with the Australia Day theme.
Happy Australia Day!
Yay!
Drink at an American-themed rested bar. Dragon Age Inquisition earns recognition from GLAAD.
Oh, really?
You know what GLAAD is, don't you?
The gay and lesbian something, isn't it?
Yeah. The Dragon Age Inquisition has been recognised by media adversary organisation GLAAD for portraying LGBT characters, earning GLAAD's Special Recognition Award.
Oh, so it's not like you could make your character gay. There's actually gay characters in the game.
Yeah.
Like NPCs and stuff.
You can make your character gay. It depends on
yeah.
whatever. But yeah, there's different romances or different characters. There's one guy, I can't remember his name. He starts with D. He's gay, and his story in it, like his quest, is his father kind of disowns him for kind of being gay and a mage and that kind of stuff, and not living up to the family's legacy of trying to breed and make the perfect bloodline. And he's a really good character too.
Oh, no. Have you got it?
Yeah.
Have you encountered him in the game?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
If I'm doing a gay character, I will probably romance him.
Oh, nice.
So I'm doing a straight character right now, but there's no real good straight relations. There's Cassandra, and she's
Wank
she's
Lord.
very butchy.
Okay.
So I don't know. There's a little pixie lesbian, but she's just likes girls. But she'd probably be the one everyone wants to romance. But
Yeah.
you can't unless you're a girl. And some
Okay.
of them only will romance you if you're a certain race.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's a little weird.
It's their preferences, so it's good. It's I don't know.
Racists.
Yeah, it's racist. You're racists. Yeah, so that's cool.
Yeah, good on them.
Yeah, they got special recognition for outstanding media projects, and yeah,
And you know what? That will shut nobody up.
it hasn't. The comments are rife with shit.
Of course it is.
Your gay agenda, blah 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 blah.
No
blah.
one. You're never going to win.
Nope.
It's always
Nope.
going to be some retard with the keyboard on either side of the argument.
Yeah. It's ridiculous. They're like, I've got no problem with being gay, but I don't like shoved down my throat.
And no one's making you gay.
I know. In the game, you don't have to be a gay character. You can be straight. You can have a romance with straight people. Like, you don't have to go and go... Oh,
And it's a fucking video game.
Yeah.
It's not like you're like creating your own future if you have a gay character or there's gay content in a video game, movie, book, whatever.
Mm.
So stupid.
It's bloody ridiculous. Like, I'm reading the comments right now. Like, here's one. I don't know why they give awards to LGBT characters in games. I thought that was just a natural thing. Like, they're trying to go, hey, well, it's supposed to be natural. You're not supposed to be...
Yeah. But we're not in a... We're not in a point in society where it's okay still. So
Yeah.
we need to keep pushing that kind of a thing until it becomes the norm. And then, yeah, obviously giving someone an award for it would be stupid.
Yeah.
Like, everyone's fine with straight people. You don't see people getting a straight award for video games.
That's what people are saying. You don't see people getting straight awards, so why are they giving gay awards?
Because of what I just said.
Exactly.
Because it's the norm.
You don't...
It's socially accepted.
Yeah. You get idiots saying all this shit about gay characters in video games, and that's why there need to be awards for these people for doing something, even though they're going to get a lot of backlash.
Yeah. So good on you, Dragon Age team.
BioWare. They've always been pretty good with doing that. Like gay and lesbian characters in games. They give you the options and...
See, I think the people that... I would dare say that they have dev members that are gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious, like, if there is that kind of influence in there.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe you need to spread it around a bit.
Actually, the funny thing is, in the original Mass Effects, there wasn't... You couldn't be... If you were male Shepard, you couldn't have a romance with a male character. But if you were female Shepard, you could have sex with Liara, who is a female character.
Ah.
No one complained then,
Yeah.
because it's a lesbian. But as soon as he could have sex with a male character, boom! I don't need this gay stuff being in my face.
Yeah, that's so stupid.
If you don't want gay stuff being in your face, stop sucking men's dicks
Okay,
in.
this is what I don't get. Those people, which, okay, I'm going to say 90%, if not 99% of the world watches porn.
Yep.
Now, if you're a dude, are you only watching lesbian porn?
Nope.
So the porn that you're watching has a dick in it.
Yep.
And are you covering up your one eye so you can't see the dick?
I put my finger above and...
That's
block out
kind of, dude,
penises.
you're touching a dick.
Yeah, oh no!
So yeah, that's one thing that's always like completely boggled my mind. If straight people, if you're watching porn and it's not lesbian porn, you're looking at a dick.
I don't see the point in not point in lesbians. I don't see the point in...
Well, that's a bold statement.
Yeah, I don't see the point of guys going, oh, I love lesbians. Why? You can't get in on that.
Yeah, they don't want any
They
part
don't want
of you.
Be happy with a bisexual person
Yeah.
who wants both. Not lesbians. That's the lesbians. I don't want anything to do with lesbians because they won't want me in their fun times.
Yeah, that's like they're quite happy to go and do their own thing.
Yeah.
I'll watch from afar.
That's what I find funny when like straight guys are like, oh yeah, lesbians are good. Not to you, they're not. Like you could watch them, but they're not going to like you watching them. Fucking ridiculous. Grow up, people. It's 2015. For
Yeah,
fuck's
come
sake.
on, pull your head out of your asses.
Oh, man.
I mean, put more dicks in porn.
Yeah. Dick porn.
So yeah, just think about what you're getting pissed off in the grand scheme of things.
Yep.
You'll have a lot more time for sports. That's a thing, right? People
Sure.
play sports.
I don't
Ball.
like sports. Chasing men, tackling them into the ground.
Seems a little gay.
Yeah. And showering each other in the dressing room.
Yeah, no, see, Yeah, you get the straightest, well, I'm doing air quotes, the straightest of the straight guys, you know, all macho and shit, and you go in and you have a communal shower. What the fuck? That seems so stupid.
I used to get picked on at school because I was, like, drama and everything like that, and people were like, oh, you're gay, shit like that, with all the sports kids, and then I was like, well, I'm getting changed with all these women at plays, and I'm seeing them naked, and you are getting changed with other men in a shower because you play sports. I'm doing acting, and I'm seeing women, I make out with women for plays. Who's the gay one? I mean, come on.
The smart man would go to the drummer.
Exactly.
Or the dance.
It's like that, what was it, that cheerleading movie? Bring It On?
Effed Up, wasn't it?
No, Bring It On, where there's a male cheerleader and the football people are like, oh, you gay and stuff like that. And he's stretching out the girls and stuff.
And then he's like when he's like holding one up, he like slips the finger.
Yeah. So, I don't know, it's fun. But I've got no problem if people call me gay. It's not an insult.
It
doesn't matter. I know I like vaginas.
It's like, you can tell, like, instantly what their mentality is like. If someone's calling you gay, it's not an insult anymore.
No.
Stop saying that so
It means I've got good fashion sense.
Yeah.
I love getting hit on by gay guys.
Same.
Because it means I'm looking good.
And I get how women feel like if they're having a bit of a down day and then someone hits on them and makes them boost the ego. There's nothing better for an ego boost than a gay guy hitting on you.
It's great.
Quite the compliment.
It is. You're like, thank you. I was having a bad day. I needed that.
You're looking too. You're looking good too.
Yeah.
You're looking too.
You're looking too.
Yeah.
So there's that. Good on BioWare.
Yeah, good on you, BioWare.
There might be some more planets in our solar system.
Yeah. That is weird.
New research from scientists at the University of Cambridge, blah, 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 reveal the possibility of at least one undiscovered planet in our own solar system. The research suggests that certain orbital behaviors observed in extreme trans-Neptunian objects, I don't even know what the hell that means, could be caused by planets...
It's a planet that's not... It's like a pre-planet. It has a trans... I was making a play on words.
It wasn't
Continue.
It could be caused by planets at the far reach of the solar system. Trans blah blah objects are minor planets that orbit our solar system's sun at an average distance that surpasses Neptune's at 30 astronomical units. Okay.
Yeah, that means a lot.
Basically, there might be some more planets in our solar system. I don't understand any of this, except it might have Earth mass.
Ooh.
That's cool. Is Pluto a planet again?
I think it is.
I think it is.
Welcome back, Pluto. We missed you, bud.
We did. It was a sad time when you weren't part of us.
Yeah. The analysis is based on calculations of bodies located well past Neptune. You just read that, didn't you?
Yes. I think. I don't know.
Instead of randomly flying through space, 12 of these so-called extreme trans-Neptunian objects show some unexpected symmetry. This access of objects with unexpected orbital perimeters makes us believe that some invisible forces are altering the distribution of the orbital elements of the ETNO.
Yep.
We consider that most probable explanation is probable, is that other unknown planets exist beyond Neptune and Pluto, which is it's weird because our moon really isn't kind of a moon, like because it orbits us as well as we're doing a kind of looping thing around each other, whereas other moons just stay. Or
do they? Maybe.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't know. But
we're not scientists.
Ours does both, and normal moons only do one thing.
Okay.
Yeah. For the stupid me and you.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's weird. I don't know. What do you reckon he's going to be called? Probably some fucking Latin name that we'll have no idea how to say.
I'm going to call it Pringles. I just saw a box of Pringles, so...
Yeah. I'm going to call it microphone. No. Is that how we're doing things?
Sure.
So Pringles and microphone are two new planets.
Mringles.
Mm-hmm.
Microphone Pringles. Mringles.
That's what they would be if they should so collide.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Space is not our domain.
Nope. But I want to go there.
I don't. Dane will be doing the podcast from Mars.
Oh, that'd be
or
awesome.
Planet Pringle.
That'd be cool. Let's do that. Let's set that up. Let's do that.
All right. We'll
next week I'll be on Mars.
Yeah, it'll be Planet Mars Day.
Yeah. Yay, Mars.
Also,
yes.
NASA confirms extraterrestrial life does exist on other planets.
Is this like organisms and shit?
I don't think it'd be like full blown
humanoid
around things. I think it'd be like bacteria and stuff.
Cool.
According to NASA, the U.S. Space Agency has spoken for the first time about life on other planets, and they are certain it does exist. Having made the astonishing claims during a conference in Washington, NASA now hopes to scour the universe in hope of finding these alien life forms. They are planning to use some of the world's most advanced technology to produce a roadmap of space. Ooh.
Cool. We could use the Microsoft virtual reality headset to map it out in front of us.
Ooh.
Oh, okay, I want one right now.
See, Microsoft, you need to hire us, bro.
Yep. Work with NASA so you can get maps and you can travel through space.
But first, hire us.
Yes. Yeah.
And we'll get NASA on board. I know a guy.
Those things that we just said there, patent pending.
Yeah.
They're ours.
Planet Pringle. They're going to be the new code name.
Yeah.
NASA has already discovered more than 5,000 planets that could sustain life, and many more are likely to be found. Sarah Seeger, professor of planetary science and physics at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology in Cambridge, Massachusetts, said sometime in the near future, people will be able to point to a star and say, that star has a planet like Earth. Astronomers think that it is very likely that every single star in our Milky Way galaxy has at least one planet. Today's modern telescopes can look at hundreds of stars and tell if they have one or many orbiting planets.
Ooh.
And they can now even determine if the planets are the right distance away from their host star to contain liquid water, which is the key ingredient to life as we know it.
That's cool.
That is really cool. And you just if science is infinite, then statistics is in our favor for life forms.
Yeah, there's to be as closed-minded and think there's no other life forms and shit like that out there is ridiculous. So,
we were just a big petri dish.
Yeah.
So of course other planets are going to be a petri dish as well.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. I would love for that stuff to be true. Like, have other planets. Like, if they're saying that there are aliens out there. Whether or not it's me and you type of aliens or little wormy bacteria microbes is a different thing. But those microbes eventually could evolve into cool aliens.
And we might even be able to collect those microbes and help us here.
Yeah. That's cool.
That is cool.
Aliens...
I don't want to be in space, but it's so fucking fascinating to me.
I've had a couple of dreams where alien ships appear. It literally scares the crap out of me. Like, I think I think to myself, I could deal with aliens coming down. It'd be cool. Fuck that. It'd be the scariest thing I would ever see.
Well, because, like, scientists say, like, if aliens ever do get here, they're here for a purpose. Like, you know what I mean? Like, no one builds up that kind of a technology to fly all the way to other planets and not have an agenda. Yeah,
and just coming from our own history of traveling to different
if
places.
Anything like us, we'll get fucked up.
Yeah.
And have our oil taken.
Yeah.
Although we're not American.
Probably our water, that's what they want.
Yeah.
Our fresh water. Our salt water.
Yeah, so fucking cool. Chances are we came from one of those planets.
Yeah, well, that's what they're saying, that we're like the first microbes or something came from an asteroid.
So we could find our origin planet.
That'd be cool.
That would be cool.
It's like Prometheus.
Because we could, like, if we do get, like, a microbe from another planet, we could, like, then, compare it to ours and then see, we've got this and they've got this.
Cousins!
Yay!
Yay!
So cool.
That is cool.
Black holes scared the fuck out of me, though. Whenever they like say, "Oh, there's this star that's going to explode and it could take us out," like that. But I also am kind of subscribed to the multiverse theory.
So there's portals and black holes and shit like that. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Right now, there's another version of me doing this podcast so much better.
Yeah.
Kind of like that movie One with Jet Li, you know, where he has to kill the other versions of him to become stronger.
I was thinking of that movie last night. I was like, I want to watch the one again.
Yeah, same.
Such a good movie. And what was that last song at the end where he's on the pyramid fighting all the prison
that
planet?
was actually like a legit song.
It was. I think it was like a Papa Roach song.
Yeah, something like that.
It was awesome. I love that. This is probably the greatest thing. It's Jason Statham, Jet Li.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Statham is in
that. He's the cop dude trying to take down evil Jet Li. I know.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch it tonight.
Yeah.
That's great.
If I'm sound like I'm a little bit all over the place, it's because last night I was up doing the hard raid on Destiny.
Ooh.
With my alternate characters. We actually finished the hard raid with our main characters. It took 2 gaming sessions. One session we absolutely blitzed everything up to Crota and then just stumbling all over the place. We attacked it the next night and we fucking smashed it. It took us a while to get a method down that worked for us. I actually recorded it with the built-in DVR for the PlayStation, so it's not going to be 1080, but it's watchable.
720, yeah.
I recorded our whole Crota run, and so you'll be able to see what kind of tactics we did. And also, our sword bearer also recorded it as well, so you'll be able to see from 2 different perspectives. You can see what the support team does and what the sword bearer does.
Cool.
It was so much fucking fun.
Are you gonna put that up on?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Disconnected on the YouTube channel or on your own one.
I think I'm gonna put that one up on my channel.
All right.
But we have got plans for the Disconnected channel with Pokemon and Smash and a few other things.
We'll talk about that at the end of the podcast.
Yeah. I stayed up trying to get just the as many drops as we could with the other characters before getting to Crota. But we've just got some breaking news. Breaking news to me. Destiny developer says mistakes will not be replicated. Bungie has plans to take a different approach to Destiny's loot reward system in the upcoming House of Wolves expansion. Destiny developer Luke Smith says the studio will not repeat mistakes we made with the DLC 1, which was the Dark Below, reward economy. He said that on NeoGAF, so you can go to IGN to look at this article if you want to read it yourself. The studio has nothing official to announce, but Smith did list Vault of Glass vendor gear, invalidating raid gear, resetting exotic talents through upgrading, and shard economy as mistakes the studio made. So it's good that they've acknowledged that this is something that the player base was not happy with, and they're not trying. Well, they acknowledge it, so they're not just trying to force their way onto us. Like, this is a game that won't exist without a player base, so they kind of need to tend to their players, the people that are supporting them. Our philosophy about rewards/loot continue to evolve as we see how players play and react, Smith says. Adding, the studio intends to continue improvements on loot rewards and drop rates to make an acquisition of gear more fun through less grinding, which is amazing because people always bitch that there's always just nothing to do and we're always doing the same things over and over again. Bungie has been assessing item rewards and drop rates between Vault of Glass and Crota's End and have found increased drop rates and variability of perks on items, as well as removing shards as a barrier between players and new loot would be viable improvements moving forward. Well, no shit. Bungie deployed a hotfix removing and exploiting the Crota encounter before rolling out Crota's End hard mode earlier in the week. There's still some cheeses that exist with that too, by the way. So you didn't get everything, Bungie. We will find ways. Fireteam 1 and Done were the first to complete the new raid, finishing it in just under 27 minutes, which is astonishing. I was watching the IGN's run live, and they kind of did what we did. They blitzed everything up until Crota, and they just couldn't get it down in time.
Yeah.
So yeah, they obviously still pro players, and they did amazing. But yeah, unlucky that they didn't get in first. Yeah, over 3 million players participated in the Craters End raid
in the first 24 hours.
Yeah, yeah, a lot of teams.
Shit, that's a lot of still people playing Destiny. I didn't think it'd be that much.
A lot of at any given. I dare say there's 3 million people did the raid. I was going to say at any given time, I'd say there's probably about 1 million playing.
Yeah.
Whether it be PvE or PvP, but yeah, it's still a game that people. It was like Call of Duty, and it's a kind of a good sign for Bungie, I guess. People bitch about Call of Duty, how it's shit, there's so much lag, the guns are overpowered, but they still keep playing it.
Yeah.
And Destiny is no different. People, there's probably more to bitch about in Destiny, like with story, loot, PvE, whatever. Although, to be fair, I haven't really heard that many problems with PvE, and it's actually really fun. I played the first Iron Banner tournament and really enjoyed the PvE. It's just that the reward system for that is really shit. Like, you could go top of your team and not get a damn thing, but the person that went double negative could get an exotic weapon. So they need to tweak that a bit more. I've said that there needs to be some sort of way that you can kind of put the odds more in your favor. Like if you get 50 headshots in a mission, or manage to chain so many kills together, it could give you something. Yeah, just put you in another reward bracket, so you're more likely to get legendaries or exotics.
That'd be good. So obviously, the better you do, the better reward you get.
Yeah, and they could also do things for speed run. Like if you get through the mission in a certain amount of time, it also bumps your likelihood that you'll get something good. I don't know. There's things that they can do, but I'm not it does get a little bit frustrating, but I'm still happy playing it.
Yeah.
It
doesn't really interest me anymore.
Yeah.
I played it mostly for the story. Me and you played it together. We finished the story in
pretty fast.
Not long. It was pretty fast. Yeah.
And it was quite jarring. Like we finished that mission and then we're like, that's the end.
Oh, all right. And that's basically when I quit. I was like, no, this is shit. Because I played a little bit more onwards, and I was like, nah, it got too repetitive and boring for me, personally. So, yeah, I kind of quit Destiny.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah.
I've had a couple of people that were in my fire team that had quit because when we were doing the Vault, they just weren't getting the gear that they needed, even with 3 characters, and it was just super frustrating.
Annoying, yeah.
And I was one of the lucky ones that got kind of what I needed pretty much straight away. And I could definitely, I feel for them.
Yeah.
If you're getting screwed by drops, my heart goes out to you. But keep going. Here's the thing. You'll 100% not get what you need if you're not playing.
That's true.
So,
you've got to be in it to win it.
So that was Destiny Corner for this week.
Yay, Destiny Corner! That's the theme song again.
That is. That's going to be top of the hits.
It is.
On the iTunes.
YouTube's.
Yeah.
That's all the news that I saw this week.
Yeah, I'm trying to have a look.
Yeah, okay. Oh, some more Mortal Kombat characters.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Possibly going to be revealed.
That actually written down. So, I'm really excited for this. I don't know who... Well, there's still a lot of original characters that they're yet to announce.
Yeah.
So they could milk that a bit more, but I'm guessing there's going to be some more new characters as well.
Well, Ed Boon tweeted out 2 Mortal Kombat X character reveals and videos next week. No way. Well, only way to tell is check my Magic 8-Ball. And there's a picture of a Magic 8-Ball and it says, as I see it, yes.
Ooh.
So,
I wonder if that's how he actually does things. Like, well, will I release this trailer this week? Shakes the 8-Ball. Stars say no.
I want to do a whole day of my life with a flip of a coin.
Well, that would be a good video. That would be a great video.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it one day where I go, am I going to wake up today? Or wake up flip
Should
a
I
coin?
get up out of bed now? No. All right.
Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to live a day
like
of a flip of a coin. I'm probably going to die. Am I going to eat? No. Shit. Will I need to do a poo. Should I go to the toilet?
Should I do it here? Yes.
Fuck.
So yeah, who are you hoping for that actually get confirmed?
I
Not necessarily who these new characters
Yeah.
released are going to be, but yeah, who do you want to definitely be in there if they're not in there already?
I'm a Johnny Cage person. I love Johnny Cage. He's announced, isn't he?
No,
Well, I hope
he
he
hasn't
is.
been announced yet.
He will be. He's got to be.
The daughter of Sonya and Johnny Cage has been announced.
Ah. See, I haven't really played. I played the new Mortal Kombat, which was like just a repeat of 1, 2, and 3 in terms of story.
Yep.
And that kind of stuff. It was good. I don't know. Who's the main character that you want?
Well, I'm a Sub-Zero guy. He's already in it.
Yeah, I'm a
but
Sub-Zero
you can't have a Mortal Kombat game without Liu Kang. He has to be in it.
Hasn't he been announced yet?
Nope.
Wow.
At least I don't think he has.
So
yeah, definitely Liu Kang has to be in it. Even if they bring back zombie Liu Kang from like Mortal Kombat Apocalypse or whatever it was. Or Armageddon or whatever. He had like chains and he looked really cool.
Yeah, zombie Liu Kang was awesome.
I hope that Goro is a DLC character. I hope later on they bring out Kintaro and Shao Kahn.
Yep.
Or it depends if they've like killed that kind of a story arc off. But yeah, they should at least come back as DLC characters, so they're not actually in the story.
Who do you think's going to be the console exclusive DLC character? Like Kratos was one on PlayStation.
I don't know. That's a good question. Because what did Xbox have? One of them had Freddy.
PlayStation had. I think all of them had Freddy actually.
Oh, okay.
Because I know I had it on PlayStation.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure Xbox had Freddy as well.
Yeah.
Because I know PlayStation had Kratos.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure who Microsoft had.
Did they even have anyone?
Maybe they... so you did have Freddy on your...
Had Freddy, yeah.
Weird. I don't know. We could Google it, but we're not going to.
Nah, can't be fucked.
So yeah, who would they have?
I don't know. Maybe like Marcus or something like that from Gears.
Yeah, because Master Chief would be the too cliche.
He's more of a Soul Calibur person. Yeah, Soul Calibur.
He would seem to fit that style more.
Because
really good
like
question.
Someone from Gears of War would be pretty good because it's a pretty violent game, like with the chainsaw and stuff like that.
That could be kind of tanky.
Yeah.
So, yeah, someone from Gears would be good.
Yeah.
Maybe even it's just a Locust.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good question. Let us know who do you think could rep Microsoft or Sony, for that matter, in the new Mortal Kombat. Who do you think would be on for Sony?
Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, get Drake in there.
That'd be so stupid. He'd get his ass handed to him.
Yeah.
He'd be like that cop dude in it.
The cop dude? Striker.
Dude. Yeah, Striker.
I actually didn't mind him.
I know. When I was younger, I actually liked playing as Striker.
Yeah, I think he had a couple of good fatalities as well. So yeah.
So Mortal Kombat. More characters revealed next week.
Good. I'll be keeping an eye out for that. So, yeah. I hope it doesn't get screwed here by the classification for
it. Shouldn't. Not now because it's just violence unless they like rape someone.
Yeah, unless one of the fatalities is they pin the other one down and start sodomizing them. I think we should be alright.
Yeah.
Although that would be pretty good.
Good fatality. Sodomizing.
Oh,
I don't ever want to say that again.
No. We can lock that away. There was a guy that has, even though the game has been out for so fucking long, has found a game-breaking thing for Mario. Mario Super World.
Okay.
Near impossible Super Mario World glitch done for the first time on SNES.
Bloody hell.
Yeah. This is on Kotaku, so you can go and look at it for yourself and watch the video. It's something that most players wouldn't even think is possible. Playing a game in a certain way that jumps you completely to the end without beating its final boss. But there it is, just executed in Super Mario World.
So that'd be good for speedrunners, boom.
Yeah, well, I think he actually is.
So he's probably be the world champion speedrunner now.
Yeah, Minecraft YouTuber Seth Bling shows, there's a video that he recorded showing him executing a set of moves, which, as he explains it, effectively rewrites the game's code in real time as he plays it.
Huh.
the fact that this is allegedly happening on a Super Nintendo console and not on any kind of emulated software makes it even more impressive. Yeah.
So it's just on the actual in the proper game
console. Yeah. In addition to his speedrunning, Seth Bling is someone already known for impressive depth of knowledge in the Minecraft world.
As most people are on YouTube.
You kind of have to be.
Yeah.
I know enough to get me by while I'm playing, but not enough that I could start telling people how to do things.
Nah.
That game is, for as basic as it looks,
deep.
It's really, really deep. Which, welcome to Minecraft.
Yeah.
It's a game that you probably heard 1,000 times.
If no one's heard of Minecraft, then I don't know where the hell you've been.
Yeah, probably on that planet with the undiscovered life forms.
Yeah.
The video is really weird. You can see he messes around with a bunch of red turtles, and go and check it out for yourself. If you're an old school gamer, that game is awesome. For those that can't remember, it's the one where you get to ride Yoshi.
That's the first time Yoshi was in it.
Yes, and it's actually called in America Super Mario World USA.
USA.
Got to get their hands on everything. So yeah, it's really impressive, and it just makes you think what other kind of shit in games, like old games, that was kind of before their time, really.
That's insane. That's cool.
It is cool. I'd love to find something like that.
It'll never happen. We're not smart enough to, I guess.
Speak for yourself. Yeah, no, okay. Also, the Dead Rising Watchtower.
Oh yeah. That
trailer has
it's going to be on Netflix. Crackle.
Yeah, which is the redheaded stepchild of Netflix.
Mm. It's got the dude from John Tucker Must Die, whatever is that movie. I think he was in Desperate Housewives.
Oh yeah, fuck. He was like a pretty big star.
Yeah, like you see his face, you're like, oh, that dude.
Yeah. As soon as I hear the name, I'll go, yeah, that's it.
Is he playing Frank West?
I'm not sure, but Dead Rising Watchtower takes place during a large-scale zombie outbreak. When a mandatory government vaccine fails to stop the infection from spreading, the 4 leads must evade infection while also pursuing the root of the epidemic. With all signs pointing to a government conspiracy, politics, public paranoia, and media coverage play an important role in the story's narrative.
Yeah.
The Dead Rising franchise has sold over 7.6 million copies worldwide.
Oh, okay.
Publisher Capcom has sold over 100 million game copies worldwide, including Juggernaut's Resident Evil, Street Fighter, and Mega Man.
Frank West, isn't it? It's fucking that dude. Rob Riggle.
Oh, Rob Riggle's he's the bomb.
He annoys the shit out of me.
It's because the characters that he also always plays is that snarky, jockey, smartass kind of a dude. Right. I've heard him being interviewed a couple of times on podcasts and stuff. He's a really pretty down to earth guy. He used to be in the military.
Oh yeah, cool.
And then got out of there. I think he actually did a couple of tours, and got out of there and then started pursuing comedy. And I like him. He's the cop in Hangover 1 where they tase.
He was also in 21 Jump Street as the teacher.
He gets his dick blown off.
I actually watched him the other night in Dumb and Dumber 2.
Yes, because I was listening to him, I think, on the Nerdist podcast promoting that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
So he plays Frank West. I don't know if I like that casting at all. Depends on how he plays it.
Yeah, he needs to play it more dark. Oh, well, I don't know. It depends on the kind of type of movie. But more of a dark with some just funny one-liners in there. Would be better
not the opposite way around.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, that could be interesting. Well, it's going to be free to watch, so you're not losing anything if you check it out, even if it's the first 5 minutes. If I figure out you don't like it, get rid of it.
But I think he's probably the biggest name in it.
Yeah, and
John Tucker Must Die Dude, whatever his name is. I can't even see him on the list.
But yeah, so that's something that hasn't really been really talked about yet. I haven't really seen that many people talking about the Dead Rising movie.
Well, I didn't Pardon
Is it
me.
a movie or
It's a movie.
Feature-length project.
Yeah.
Jesse Metcalf.
That's him. I don't know. It'll be interesting. I'll watch it. It's probably going to suck.
Interesting. Rob Riggle's not even. I'm looking at the trailer description on YouTube, and Rob Riggle's not even mentioned.
Oh, he's in the trailer. I do remember him being in the trailer.
They need to get their descriptions down.
They're advertising better.
Yeah, I was just reading the other people that were in it. It says what they're from, but I haven't seen those things. So I'm still in the dark. I'm going to watch the trailer a bit later. But yeah, that's interesting. At first, when I thought, when they brought it out, I thought it was just going to be DLC. And then I actually read the article, and I'm like, oh, cool, it's
Actual movie.
a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, Dying Light gets new release date, plus Apology DLC.
Because it's coming out on the same day digitally, but physically it's coming out a month later.
Wow.
Yeah, you can get it when it's released digitally. You can download it in Australia and everything like that. But if you want a physical copy, you have to wait a month.
Okay, that's really shitty.
Yeah, that's fucking ridiculous. It is so stupid. I don't know. It kind of makes me not want to get the game because I don't want to spend a day downloading a 50 gig game.
Yeah.
Because that's going to take forever.
Unless you can preload it.
If I could preload it, then I probably would, but I doubt you will be able to. If you can't, and I don't want to wait a month to play the game.
Nah, fuck that. The hype will have already been killed.
Yeah, I already know what happens in it because I would have watched videos on YouTube because I can't control myself.
Yeah. We're only human.
We are.
Well, I'm partly not human. So yeah, that's getting that's getting delayed. But on the plus side, apparently, we're getting some lovely Apology DLC.
It's the stuff which was supposed to cost something they're not going to charge.
Oh.
Yeah.
So not even something specific.
Nah, not that I can remember when I read the article about it.
That saddens me.
Yeah.
I'm. The more I see of this game, the more I get getting interested in it. Like I'll forget about it, and then I'll see something about it, like screenshots or some gameplay, and go, "Yeah, that's right. I'm interested in that."
The 4-player is apparently really good. Like,
yeah,
some developers, some reviewers and shit have played the 4-player, and it's really, really fun.
Yeah, I want to start messing around with because there's multiplayer on like single player things really shits me, but it's not when it's more when the multiplayer is more of party kind of thing. Then I'm alright with it.
We'll get it and we'll play together and we'll put some videos up on the Disconnected YouTube channel.
That'll probably be another game that I get on PlayStation.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's all the news for this past couple of days.
Yeah. What have you been playing this week?
Nothing. I haven't really been playing anything. Except for the Pokemon trading card game.
Yeah, I'm still playing that.
I've been watching a lot. I watched John Wick.
Ooh.
It's really good.
Is it?
It's really good.
Yeah, people have been saying that.
You haven't watched it?
No, I haven't yet.
Well, if you don't know, it's got Keanu Reeves in it. He is back now. It's got a 7.3 on IMDb, 83% on Rotten Tomato. So that's really good. Yeah, it's an action movie. It's plain and simple.
And there's a scene with a canine.
Yeah, everyone already knows it. I'm going to spoil it. It's been out for a bit.
Yeah.
Essentially, John Wick he's a hitman who's retired. He's not living the life anymore, and his wife dies of cancer or some kind of disease. And her last thing was to send him a dog because she knew she was dying. And it's like, here's a dog to help grieve with, and so you're not alone.
Yeah.
And so he has a dog for, I think, a couple of days, and he's going to get food or something for it. And then Alfie Allen, who is Theon Greyjoy in Game of Thrones, he plays a Russian dude. He sees Keanu Reeves' car. It's like a Ford Mustang, like 69 Mustang.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, how much for the car? And stuff like that. And Keanu's like, oh, not for sale. And then Keanu goes home at night time. The dog starts barking. He's like, what the hell is this? Keanu gets beaten up by Alfie Allen, whatever it is, Theon Greyjoy, and a bunch of Theon's friends.
Yep.
And they kill the dog. They kill his dog.
Bastards.
And they steal his car. And
it's salt in the wound.
Yeah. And then it's just basically Keanu taking revenge. Kicking ass and taking names. It's also got Willem Dafoe in it too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Is he Willem Dafoe?
Not really. He's pretty laid back actually in it.
Cool,
but he plays a hitman, a sniper. He's pretty cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So yeah, it's really, really good. It doesn't take itself seriously, but it's an action movie. It's one of the best movies I've seen in a very long time.
Oh, nice.
And it's pretty much straight to the point. It's not like Taken where it's a bit boring at the start, kind of thing, and then he goes, kills people. It's like, boom, 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 done.
Nice.
It's great.
And there's no pointless sequels.
No, I kind of want there to be a sequel, though, just to see more of Keanu Reeves playing John Wick. He's amazing in it, too.
They could totally go on a Taken kind of a thing
could.
with that, and he just keeps getting fucked with.
There is one thing at the very end which I didn't like. It seemed a bit... Essentially, the end of it is he steals a dog from a vet clinic because he's trying to patch himself up at the very end of it. Yeah. And he goes into an old vet and using medications. And then there's a bulldog. Oh, no, I think it's a staffy in a cage. And then he kind of opens the cage and just takes the dog.
I hope that it was a rescue and not someone's
animal
that they've booked in for some sort of surgery.
That's what I don't know. So it just seemed a little weird that he did that. He's like, come on, we're going home.
If you found a stray dog and you left the vet.
But there was a bunch of other dogs in there too. It wasn't just that dog there. It was a whole bunch of other dogs. He just takes this dog out of the cage and just walks off, and then the credits roll. I'm like, what? Why'd you steal a dog?
The next movie is all about the dog.
The next movie...
Keanu Reeves gets killed and the dog goes on a rampage.
The next movie is the owner of that dog is like, who the fuck stole my dog? And it's
going to be some sort of Mexican mafia dude.
And it's getting taken down.
And the chain just keeps going.
Man, we're coming up with great ideas.
We need to be on Microsoft. They need to reestablish their entertainment division again. And we're going to hire us. Millions will start rolling in instantly.
If they do make a sequel, I hope it's that.
Then we can get
royalties.
No, we can that, and we can also get iTunes and iTunes off around.
Yeah, we can. We'll get the royalties from that, and then we can start
roll it over onto our websites. It's going to come together, Dane. We're in the money.
We're going to get it. Well, that's cool. It's a good movie. I recommend go watch it if you haven't seen it.
Yeah,
I kind of spoiled the ending, I guess.
I'm going to watch 1 and John Wick.
Yeah, really, really good. But I've seen that, and Arrow and The Flash started back up after mid-season hiatus.
Yep.
So they had the first 2 episodes of the new half of the season.
Yep.
And it's good. I'm going to do a little review of them.
Yeah, that's right, because there was a bit of a cliffhanger at the end of the episode, wasn't there? That
at the end of Arrow,
to start back up so you could see what happens.
Yeah, I'll talk about Arrow now. I'll talk about Flash first because that happens on the Monday or something like that. Flash comes out on Monday. Arrow comes out on Tuesday. They have it on different days. Flash starts off. Captain Cold is in it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He was in it in the couple of episodes previously, and he's played by Wentworth Miller.
Ooh.
Who's Prison Break fame.
Yeah, yeah.
And he's come back. He's got a cold gun, which can hurt Flash because it slows down his metabolism, so it hurts him a lot more.
Yep.
So he's teamed up with his brother from Prison Break.
Really?
Yeah, the actor. Yeah.
Holy
shit!
In it,
and he plays Heatwave. So they're teamed up. It's awesome. It's so cool. Great. It's so good, and they're really good in it too.
Are they? Nice.
Really, really good. And so they team up, and they just essentially got to take down the Flash.
Yeah.
And it's essentially Flash coming to terms with he needs to try and stop these people because he's kind of gone on a break to train himself.
Oh, so it's not it's not like a Flash origin. It's like this person's already been Flash. He knows.
Because this is halfway through the season already.
Oh, right.
Yeah, this isn't the first episode. He's halfway through the season already.
Okay.
But what happened in the last episode of the mid-season was the Reverse Flash came in, and for those of you who don't know, Reverse Flash is usually from the future.
Yeah.
It's kind of difficult to tell who's actually the Reverse Flash in it. It could be one of his partners.
Okay.
It's really cool. So that's why the Flash has kind of stopped being the Flash for a couple of weeks.
Yep.
And he's training himself up to be faster so he can beat the Reverse Flash, because the Reverse Flash killed the Flash's mum.
Bastard.
And and then he's kind of come back. He's like, fuck, I need to take down Captain Cold and Heatwave. And he does. He takes him down. It's done really well, but that's part of Captain Cold's plan to get taken down.
Oh.
And then at the very end, it's Wentworth Miller and his brother, dude. I'm going to call him his brother from Prison Break.
Yeah.
They're essentially just in the back of a paddy wagon, like going to prison. And just, I don't know, a little meta type of thing. It was really cool.
That's pretty cool.
And then they get broken out by a certain character.
Nice.
It's really, really cool.
I've got so much shit to watch.
It was a good way to kick off the final half of season 1.
Yep.
I would definitely say go watch it. Definitely a good episode.
They did what a mid-season break's supposed to do, is they get their claws back into you.
Yeah, but it wasn't too over the top. It didn't like lead up a whole bunch of stuff, but it led up enough to go, oh, this is getting interesting.
Yeah.
Then Arrow came. Now, what happened in the last episode, the last episode of Arrow, was he got killed. He fought Ra's al Ghul.
Ooh, that's a bad move.
Yep. Who's played by an Australian dude. I don't know his name, but he's on Spartacus.
Haha, just to tie it all back in.
Yeah. And so he gets killed at the end of that. He gets stabbed. And so essentially this episode is barely focused on him at all. There's a couple of flashbacks, because Arrow does flashbacks.
Yeah.
So when he was on the island.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And all that kind of stuff. So they show the flashbacks of that, and that's Oliver Queen.
Yeah.
But the main story is Arsenal.
Yep.
Which is his partner, Diggle, like his black bodyguard type of person. He's awesome. Diggle's amazing. And Felicity kind of taking down criminals whilst Oliver's away. They don't really know he's dead, and they're trying to say, he's coming back. He is coming back. We believe he's coming back. And it's just getting less and less hope and stuff like that. So it's them trying to take down criminals while Oliver's not there. It's really, really good.
Nice.
And there's a Vinnie Jones. You know Vinnie Jones?
Yeah, I know Vinnie Jones.
He's in it now. He's a character called
awesome.
Brick. In the comics, Brick has like impenetrable skin.
Ooh.
And it's kind of hinted that he does in this, but it's not really. He gets shot in the head, but you can't tell if it's just a graze on his head or he actually did get hit and all that kind of stuff. So it's really cool. Vinnie Jones is good in it. The biggest thing in the episode is they come to terms with Oliver being dead, and the girl in it, Laurel, she plays Black Canary, but she hasn't been Black Canary yet. But she gets the costume in this one. She puts it on in the very last scene.
I did remember hearing something about that.
Yeah, and she basically takes down some dude, which Vinnie Jones set free.
Ooh.
I know I'm not explaining it well, but I don't want to spoil too much of it. That's the thing. But it is good. It's a good way to start it off. Spoilers though, Oliver is alive, but he gets brought back from the dead. It's not. Yeah, it's not really. Yeah, but it's not a Lazarus pit. Most people were assuming it was going to be a Lazarus pit, like Ra's al Ghul, but it could be magic.
Of course, scientists invented magic.
Yeah.
And our world has never been better.
It's a good kick off to the season, and can't wait for more of it. It's really good.
Yeah,
really good.
I'm going to have some binge watching sessions.
Yeah, definitely watch Arrow. It's so good. And then Flash. But they're two different shows. Like, they're not... you can tell they're in the same universe.
Yeah.
Pardon me. But they
feel
different.
Story arcs and stuff.
Like, each year they're going to do a team-up episode.
Oh,
like,
sick.
they're going to do one each year. They had one this year already. They've had theirs last year, whatever it was, this season.
Yeah.
Which is really, really good. It was spread over to one. So one of it was in the Flash's show, and the other part was in
the other one.
Arrow's.
That's pretty cool.
It's really cool. It was really, really good.
No, it's good that they can do that.
Yeah.
Kind of, just legitimizes everything.
Yeah.
As much as
Stephen Amell's cousin's in the Flash. Robbie Amell.
I don't even know who that is.
He was in the 100 and stuff like that. Basically, his cousin in real life is in the show. He plays Firestorm.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's really cool. So yeah, that's what I've been watching.
I have not been watching really anything.
Oh.
And the only thing I've been playing is Destiny and Pokemon.
Yeah.
I've had a bit of a boring week. It was the raid week, so I'm allowed to slack off a little bit.
I bought a whole bunch of booster packs in real life.
Yeah, I know, and we're going to have to work out some rules for our little matches.
Yeah. It was good. You get booster pack in real life, you get a little card which has a code for a booster pack in the game.
Oh, okay, so it's not like you
Individual
can
cards,
transfer them cards over.
No.
Right.
No. Otherwise, I'd have 2 Raichus. I've got 2 Raichus, and one of them was a shiny Raichu.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's cool.
I like my digital Mew that I got.
It's cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna put down some bank for them booster packs.
I know. We should go down to the shops and get some.
It'd be cool because we'll eventually have like a real deck that we can play with as well.
Yeah, I got 5 booster packs, and I only did it so I could get cards for the online game.
Yeah, I've almost got. I'm up to like 300 something coins, so I can almost buy that deck.
250 something. But if you want to add us on,
I think
Pokemon
someone actually might have added me from the podcast. I got sent a random friend request.
Ooh,
which is welcome. You can send us.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we said it last week to send us.
But I am in the game EvilSNAVE. Capital E, little Vil, capital Snave.
I am Dayne182, DAYNE _182. Add us on there.
Yeah, and we shall battle the Pokemons.
Yeah. Now, we've got plans for some video content on our YouTube page.
Yep. We haven't got an actual URL for that, but you can go to the Disconnected Twitter, which is @DisconnectedPod, all one word, and find the links from there. But yeah, we are planning on doing some Pokemon battles.
For the trading card game?
Yes. And then, like, eventually with those two, we want you guys, the listeners, to submit the variables for the matches, like whether it be deck all of water or stuff like that, or can only play with so many basics.
And if you do add us, like, we could also do fan matches or whatever it is.
For lack of a better term.
Yeah. People who listen to our podcast and want to play Pokemon with us, we'll do matches and we'll put those up on the YouTube channel.
And we're also going to do that with Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U as well. Yeah. Get some awesome matches going and get some online battles with you guys as well.
We'll probably put a Pokemon in between the podcast, and then the next in between we'll put the Super Smash shit like that. But there's also the podcast on YouTube as well. We posted it up there.
Yeah, you can watch it there, so you can have everything in the one spot. We won't be uploading the Pokemon battles and Smash to iTunes, so you'll get some bonus content if you're a YouTube listener.
Yeah.
They've got some, and also you might be able to wear Disconnected very soon.
Maybe.
Put that little bit of a teaser out there. So